Each week, American History TV's American Artifacts takes viewers into archives, museums, and historic sites from around the country. Located 18 blocks from the U.S. Capitol, Washington, D.C.'s Congressional Cemetery is the final resting place of dozens of members of Congress, as well as numerous government officials and other prominent Americans. American History TV toured the grounds with Congressional Cemetery Program Director Rebecca Roberts.
This is the key to our public vault. The public vault was built with money from Congress. It's an amazing key, isn't it? It just looks like it unlocks something very important. We'll actually go up there now. As the cemetery was used more and more for congressional activity and sort of ceremonial federal burials, the Congress appropriated money for a public vault to be used while arrangements were being made to buy a plot or while family was gathering to have a temporary place to store a body. It was never intended to be a burial plot for more than a little while. And we now use it, well, I turned it into a cocktail bar for a Prohibition event, but we mainly just use it as a stop on the tour now. It is full of suitably creepy spiders. That's not a real skull, I promise. So the public vault was built as a place to temporarily house a body while funeral arrangements were being made. And as you can see, there's no shelving or anything. A coffin would just sort of be slid on in here. The exception to the stay here for a couple days while funeral arrangements were being made was Dolley Madison. When Dolley Madison died, she was deeply in debt. And friends and family tried to raise money for a proper burial for her. And in the meantime, her body was stored in here. And she had a son from her first marriage, Payne Todd, who's actually buried at the back of the cemetery. And he was a notorious gambler and womanizer and drunk and all of those things. And he regularly drank and gambled away the money that her friends raised for her burial. So she was in this vault for 2 years while her friends tried to raise money to give her a proper burial. And then she was moved across the way to the Costin family vault. Her niece had married a member of the Costin family. She was in the Costin vault for 5 years. She was not buried down in Montpelier, the Madison's home in Virginia, till 7 years after her death.
You can watch American Artifacts and other American History TV programs anytime by visiting our website, cspan.org/history.